Good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings, where we're listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And by going for your big dream, I mean living your most authentic life, living the life you know you were meant to live. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck. Let's get it without the shiny. There you go. There it is. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Um, and we are just asking, what do we need to hear today? What message do we need to hear about going for our big dreams, right? Just what kind of inspiration, what kind of thought-provoking things, what should I go into this day with thinking about? Even if we just set it and forget it and don't remember what the card is, it's in the back of our brain and it's making, like what does that card say or what does that message say? What do we, how do we move about this day in order to make our dreams actually come true? That's the thing. And because your dream can come true, it's all based on the choices you make and the way you move throughout life that will make your dreams come true or not. Whether you stay stuck in the boxes that others have put around you or that you have put around you for safekeeping, for, all the reasons, and usually the number one reason is safety. Safety in mental health, safety in physical health, safety in emotional health, safety in spiritual health, right? So we put ourselves in these boxes to keep us safe from whatever's going out on around us. And, um, you know, it starts when we're really young, right? We learn how to stay safe in the home we grew up in. We learn how to stay safe in the schools we attend. We learn how to stay safe within the friend groups we have, you know, the way we act, the way we talk, the way we present ourselves, all gets shaped from those environments. Um, and now we get a chance to take a look at that. We get the chance to review that, to see where are we now? Are those environments the same? Are those people around us the same kind of people? Do we still need to use those safety mechanisms, or can we maybe put those tools in the box? Because we don't want to get rid of those tools, right? They're good tools. They kept us safe. But do we want to put those tools in the box and maybe learn some new tools, new ways? Because maybe our environment's different now. Chances are your environment's different now. And those people and places, those rules that were there back then aren't here now. And so why continue to live in the past of those experiences? Kind of an interesting thought. I went through that myself where, I was living a certain way, being a certain way, reacting certain ways. And my kids had to remind me, Mom, you've built a safe place. You built around you people who don't do that. people who don't say those things, people who show you the love and affection that you needed back then. So you don't have to act like that. You don't have to pretend like you're okay when you're not okay. You don't have to make yourself small so that everybody else can be big. And that was a really interesting awakening to realize that I had created my own safety net from which I could jump and do big things. And that was really, really fun. So, your environment might have changed. So let's listen to that and see what's going on. All right. So let's do our little meditation that we do. And just get comfortable in your seat, feet on the floor, breathing, and just get in touch with who you are. Just feel feel the sensations in your body, the tight places, the loose places, the uncomfortable spaces, the comfortable spaces. And we have them both. There are areas in our body that just feel really good, and we tend not to acknowledge those areas because we're so focused on the areas that don't feel good because they don't feel good, right? But just take a moment and just feel, where does your body feel good? Where does your body feel bad? What are the tensions and the comfortable spaces? What are those areas in need of attention? And let's be grateful for the areas that are comfortable, the areas in our bodies that feel safe, are comfortable and relaxed. And you may think there's only one, or I don't even know if there's one, and that's okay. But as you notice and give attention to those areas that feel good, you'll start to notice more. Because that which you focus on becomes. And just notice the areas that don't feel good. And realize that these are areas in which the body is storing pain and trying to protect, holding on to old wounds, old hurts, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This is where it stores the fear, the uncertainty, and we're going to bring in energies of the earth and the universe. so that they can come in and start working on those spaces. We're going to bring in the energies of your divine spark so that we can work on those areas to unknot the web of protection so that you can heal and get those areas to feel like the ones that feel good, right? To release those old wounds, to release those old expectations, to release those old shoulda, woulda, couldas. Relax your body so that you can move forward along your path towards your big dream. And as we're doing that, let's get in touch with that divine spark in your heart space area, behind all the boundaries, in all the boxes. Reach down and just connect with your divine spark. It may be a little spark, may be really dim, but it's there. And maybe if you've been doing this work for a while, it's a little larger and it's ready. It's like, ah, yeah, there you are. Okay, good morning. I see you. And I'm ready to shine. Mm. And once you're connected to that divine spark, no matter how faint the spark may seem, just acknowledge its existence. That's how you connect. Imagine picking it up, imagine holding it, imagining giving it a hug and loving on it. Just giving it some attention. And as you're doing that, imagine the soles of your feet are opening up. And through that opening, invite the earth, the energy of the earth, that creative, passionate, driving life force, foundational support energy to come in through your feet. You might feel a warm tingling as the energy comes through. And that warm tingling is seeking out, that energy is seeking out those areas of tightness, of stored trauma, of the pain and the wounds that your body is holding to protect you. Mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual wounds that the body is holding. And that energy is going to flood into those spaces as it rises from your feet into your ankles, into your legs, up into your knees, into your thighs, into your hips, up your spine, filling your torso, connecting with that big dream, that divine spark, which then just shines brighter and adds even more power to the power of the earth as it fills your shoulders, going down your arms, finding those spaces within your body to concentrate and start to pull the knot apart and weave the healing stitches of the wounds and the pain, covering with a warm blanket that feels safe so that you can relax that area, so you can relax your body. And as the energy flows up into your neck and up into your head, imagine the top of your head opening up and inviting in the universal energy, the, the big picture knowledge, the vastness of possibilities that is space. And bringing that energy down into your mind, bringing that energy in as a cool, soothing antidote to any swelling, to any major blowouts, to any extreme emotions. Just this cool compress of the knowledge of your truth as it comes down in behind your eyes. You can see the path before you, the earth energies and the universal energy combine to show you the path, to illuminate that path forward with all its obstacles, with all the things, so that you can be prepared. And bringing that energy down behind your ears so that all the negative just becomes white noise. And all you hear are the sounds that implore you to move forward, that give you the information you need to move forward along the path, the skills, the ideas, the information that you need as you're moving forward along this path. And moving that energy down into your throat area, and clearing out any blocks, clearing out any boxes, any fences, any walls that have been put up around your voice that have kept you from speaking, so that you can speak clearly and concisely with conviction and compassion about your truth, your journey, your vision. Mm. And moving that energy down into that heart space to connect with your divine spark, the gift it gave you when you were born to give to this world. Reconnecting with that divine spark and the earth energies, and bringing all of that possibility together and shining brightly and warmthly through your body. Every cell in your body is working towards this future, is working in dismantling the hurts, the pain, the structures that have kept you small, loosening your body up for the adventure ahead, building the skills and the confidence and the strength for that journey so that you can complete and enjoy the adventure of going for your big dream, going for that life you know you deserve. Our card for the day is the perfection of your life. The perfection of your life. I had this the other day, I think. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So, too, there is great beauty in your life. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged, and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm, which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, this message is amplified for you. Even if you have not chosen that card but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for it after the healing process below, you are encouraged to do so. If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is your own heart, is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn in the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. The perfection of your life. And as we're still connected, let's do the healing process. Close your eyes. Imagine you are standing at the silent center of a great cleansing storm. All aspects of your life are rained upon, blown about, and even messed up a little. How do you feel? The storm then passes, and you are left with soft sunshine and slightly soggy feet. Some parts of your life will have been washed away. Some others will be strong and stable. A bit messy, perhaps, but still there nonetheless. How do you feel? Underneath your feet, you see a pattern forming in the cleansed earth, as if it is rising up from the damp, slightly disturbed soil. A golden, gleaming, geometric pattern of the flower of life grows and glows. Sense the perfection of the form. See how each flower feeds into the next in symmetry, harmony, and balance. Finish this practice by saying, I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive the gift of higher order in my life now. Through grace and mercy, so be it. Relax for a moment. Become aware of your feet and in your own time, go back to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. If you are very drawn to the flower of life pattern, you may like to research it further and draw or color it into your journal as a visual meditative exercise. Hmm. The perfection of your life. It's wonderful. Your life is perfect. You've learned the lessons you've needed to learn, hard as they may have been. You've gained skills. You've got experiences. You've got strength. You've got wisdom. And this is the foundation from which you move forward. Now that you have all of those, you can step forward with confidence into this new realm, into this new adventure, into this new life creation. It's possible. And it's really amazing. It's really fun. Even in the dark times, even when things get a little stormy and dark and shaking up, it's still exciting. It's still entrancing. It's still this adventure, right? Every adventure you read, there are some dark things. because those are the new skills you need to learn. Those are the new connections you need to make that wouldn't be made unless it was in this dark. Your life unfolds in a perfect way, and it unfolds from the choices that you make. So, with that, thank you very much for being here. Namaste. And, you know, yeah, notice the perfection in your life as you go forward. Mm. Again, thank you for being here. If you've been enjoying these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and the bell that's up there somewhere that will notify you of when I go live next, which will be every morning. And yeah, if I drop any new content onto this channel, um, go out there and be perfect today. You're perfect, just the way you are. Mistakes and all, little foibles and all. You're amazing. Keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and you'll foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow.